We can see it too.
Okay, hi. I'm Ahmed Fraz Baig, and I'm ESR 7. I'm working at Norwegian Computing Center, and my thesis topic is identity provisioning in the cloud, privacy, security, user experience when authenticating the user service. So my supervisor is Dr. Sigurd Askland, and my co-supervisors are Dr. Bien Young from NTNU and Dr. Paul Pauli from University of Würzburg, Germany. About my education, I completed my bachelor's degree in computer science from International Islamic University, Islamabad, Pakistan, and also I completed my master's degree from the same university. So after my master's degree, I worked as a research assistant at Department of Computer Science, International Islamic University for 1 year. Moreover, I was also engaged in research at Social Networks and Human Computing Center, Academia Sinica, Taiwan. So my research background, I worked on applied cryptography, especially in cryptographic protocol modeling, design, and analysis. So I also use different protocol verifications tool for authentication and the logics for the security verification. And I also use machine learning and human-centered computing. Especially, I use human-centered computing with regard to the usability and design and user design. So now it's about my research. Now, I would like to introduce my research problem here. So the motivation is actually cyber attacks are happening after every 39 seconds, and 80% are due to the compromised password. And as you can see that 158 accounts have been compromised in every second. This report from 2019. And so the reason could be the weak password, and there is a study which states that even 20% user even don't use a password pin or any pattern. So continuous authentication, actually in previous presentations, many people have introduced the continuous authentication. So I would just give a brief introduction. Continuous authentication confirms identity of a user on its ongoing basis, and it verifies after even the user is logged in. So it actually what are the issues we are going to deal with? So it collects personal data, user behaviors, habits, and user appearance from different sources, from IoT devices, from the sensors, and from mobile devices. So also the data processing and data storage face the privacy problem and the security issues. That is the main concern. And of course, the privacy and security user experience are affected when we building cloud-based identities. The user are concerned about data, what kind of personal data is collected, where it's being stored, and how it's going to be processed. So for that, we make a few research questions. First thing that our topic is related to identity provisioning. So we just need to know what are the principles to secure the continuous authentication. And for that, we need to know what are the core principles, like the policies, what we need to state in the policies. Should we describe security and privacy issues, and how the policy is going to deal with it. And the other thing is user core identity, which attributes you need to consider to verify the user's authenticity. And the third thing is attribute aggregation, and we need to characterize the sensitive and insensitive, and we need to provide secure storage for the attributes. And the thing is about the data, so how to mitigate the security risk. And the second question is about the solutions. So it's all about how the privacy and security are affected by the design choices when building cloud-based identities. So it's a kind of, we just need to know, are the existing methods are secure or privacy preserving or not. If there are many solutions based on computer continuous authentication, so which one can preserve privacy, which cannot, and we need to propose identity provisioning methods, and based on the principles we need to also propose secure methods. And the third thing is that we need to see the how cryptographic techniques can fit with the continuous authentication. The third research question is about the psychological impact the user acceptance. So how design choice affect the user experience and the acceptance relation between, what's the relation between the psychological behavior and the design choices, user behaviors, as well as cognitive and emotional responses in order to continue conclusions about the improvement of acceptance, whether how user feels when its data gets compromised. So actually, this question will be answered during my secondment at University of Würzburg with ESR 12. So we will study about the user behaviors and emotions, psychological impacts. And after that, we will build a solution based on the user experience, and we will work together to propose secure methods. And the scope and methods. So for research question one, as we are going to deal with the provision principles, and we need to conduct a literature survey, and also we will use different methods for privacy preserving, zero knowledge proofs. We are going to consider also multi-party computation, differential privacy, and machine learning. We also intend to consider privacy models for data anonymization, and also with the machine learning. So the third thing is about the user emotional behaviors and psychological impacts. So I'm quite not sure about this, because we will learn psychological things during the secondment, and after that we will apply the improvements on user acceptance. So there will be two secondments. The one would be at industrial secondment at software improvement group SIG, and the second one would be at University of Würzburg with ESR 12. Okay, that's all. Thanks.